The Journey to Mars, Chapter 1. Once there was an island called Antarctica. It was so chilly that only dragons survived there. Around Antarctica floated freezing mist. The dangerous dragons, all blue eyes, cold water, and snow. On Antarctica there lived one and only dragon who was kind and gentle. His turquoise and silver skin was as shiny as the burning sun. Max was so friendly that everyone liked him, except from his dad. His dad was angry. His name was Frosty, the leader of the dragons. Frosty hated other animals. He was madder than any other animal on earth. There was a crowd of dragons waiting for him. Frosty had just pushed through the crowd. "Max," he yelled, "stop being kind. Be like the rest of us." Max yelled back, "No!" Frosty turned purple. Max quickly flew towards north, where the griffin lived. Most of you will be thinking, "Others can't survive there." This one can. Max flew day and night, 20 kilometers until he got to the griffin. "You've got to help me," sighed Max. "Where is a cold place I can survive?" The griffin lived in a cave. It was hot inside. The griffin stepped out. He had blue and purple feathers that surrounded his whole body. "What's the matter?" he said. "I need to get away from my dad," Max explained. "He's being mean to me." "Well," said the griffin, "I've got a cold place where you can survive." The griffin started to explain and describe the planet Mars. For example, he said that it was very raw. Max thought that was a splendid idea. That will probably help him. "But what if he will be alone there?" "I think I will," signed Max. Thought Max. "I'll probably need a jetpack, lots of food, lots of ice water, and some clothes to get a little warmer." He packed all of that and a space helmet in a bag. He then put the helmet and quickly started off with his jetpack that he pulled from his bag. He flew very swiftly, and he had to survive the groaning and the banging of the jetpack. It was very loud. He first saw a little planet, but unfortunately it was Pluto. Then he saw Jupiter. Then he saw Saturn. Then he saw Neptune, and finally Mars. "There it is," he thought. Mars was a little planet, except from it was very, very, very cool. But Max didn't know that. He flew happily towards Mars. He swooped closer. Mars was bloody red, but when he landed on the ground, he couldn't see a thing. Everything was white. There was more mist than in Antarctica. He was lonely. He ate all his food, although there was one thing that he could try eating. "Yes, that's it," Max shouted with excitement. "Icicles I could eat. Well, rather lick them." One night there was a terrible storm. It was known to be called the Rat and Mars storm. Max woke up. He stared. He quickly needed to get somewhere safe. The only safe and cold place was Antarctica. "I will go to Antarctica and learn to be a real dragon," shouted Max. "Anyway, I am very chilly. I don't know if I can survive in a frosty place like this," he thought. He got his jetpack and his other things. Max quickly started the jetpack's engine. "Phew!" he thought. "I've got enough fuel to get to Antarctica." He zoomed off. On Antarctica they were looking for Max. 25 meters in the sky they heard a huge hello. Max called. He landed safely on the ground. "Here I am." "Well," said Frosty, "I have come to learn my dragon skills," interrupted Max. "Fine," said Frosty. "Here's a list of things you need to learn. Kill and eat fish. Be mean, be clever, think about your stuff." "Well," said Max, "I'm going to learn them, but I'm not going to use them except from the first one." "Deal," said Max and Frosty together. On Friday, 10 days later, he learned all of them. He also learned a little more, climbing on the mountain, running faster than a cheetah, and jumping higher than an antelope. He was the best dragon there ever was, although he didn't always win the year's Antarctic race. Frosty was proud of him, but he was a little nervous when Max didn't use his dragon skills. Max doesn't use the dragon skills that he doesn't like because he wants to be gentle, good, caring, and kind-hearted.